Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. Can we talk about this shit here? This is Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 1. This is part 1 of the reunion. Now the show was doing some different things, but nothing really going on that was big and really pushed out of proportion like this reunion. Honey, everybody's fighting for their little 5 seconds of fame. A mess. Mona is actually doing the hosting. And I really hate when she does that. I wish she would have got somebody else. I really do. But she basically, the way she came on to present them was like, okay, everybody, say hello to my clowns. And it just started from there. She started off by saying, the difference between the other Love and Hip Hops and in Hollywood, all of you all are connected. Y'all are so connected that we could actually make a chart. And then she continued on to basically laugh at them about how they are fucking each other or have fucked each other. And it just, a mess. We found out that Ray J has actually slept with Hazel. Before he was with Tierra, he had slept with Hazel. Really, Ray Ray? Anyway, a mess. But they weren't really doing a whole lot. It was just, I'm going to tell you how I felt. This is how I felt watching this. I felt like someone sitting on a public bus and high school had just let out, and all the nasty mouth kids got on the back of the bus and just started carrying on. Oh, they just couldn't stop. They were all up underneath each other's clothes. And, it was a mess. It was a mess. A mess. And Princess, y'all know I ain't crazy about Princess. The best thing that happened to her is that she got pushed in the pool. And again, when they re-showed the clip, look, she was pushed in the pool. He did not just move out of the way as she fell in the pool. Ray J pushed Princess's ass in the pool. And obviously Princess and Ray J are actually back together. So damn what you saw last week with Tierra and him ending the season. That's all a bust. And Tierra's over there. She's pretty swole. She's pretty swole. And Ray that went on back with Princess. And she looked ridiculous. I told you I didn't care for that fucking Princess. She looked ridiculous. She got one of those rap style dresses. Her fucking titties is too big and too motherfucking heavy. And they're hanging down, greeting her stomach. Ridiculous. And Ray is back and playing the game of, being Ray. I didn't care for it at all. I didn't care for his attitude. He's back with the bullshit and he thinks it's cute. And the shit that he's doing ain't cute. It ain't cute at all. And then we got that goddamn Berg is sitting over there, looking all smug. He's real smug. It's him and Masika together. He's being real smug to Hazel. Hazel got a nice dress on. She's still ugly. Her hair's okay, but she has a nice dress. But just ugly and confused and ridiculous and still going on and on and on about this. Oh, I wasn't confused. He was. No, he led me on. She was going through that whole fucking story. Nobody was really interested. Nobody. Not a soul. There wasn't a soul that was interested in that motherfucking Berg shit. Nobody want to hear that shit. No one. But when Princess came out, she came out and walked on. Morgan sitting on stage. She will say, hi, fake ass bitch. Or fake ass hoe. That's what you call her. Fake ass hoe. Well, why is she a hoe? When you did, you did what they said you did. You were confiding in her and telling her shit. And when Ray offended her, she fucking threw it back in his face. All's fair in love and war, right? Okay. That's how y'all get down. Ridiculous. She sat over there. Princess was saying something. Then she went in to try to go in her acting bag. She said, she looked at Ray and said, I'm getting ready to get upset. And he said, well, go ahead, baby, say what you need to say. And if you got to cry, go ahead and cry. Just do it quick. Mona going to look over. Mona said, well, now that moment has passed, girl, get on. Mona wasn't even having it. She was like, girl, you set up the acting scene and you didn't do it, so fucking let's move on. Princess is full of shit. Then she wants to go back and forth. Her and Tierra's getting into it. They jumping up and, bitch, I'll bust you up and all this here. And I was noticing Mona was giving, Tierra, basically trying to give Tierra, if you're not going to be controlled, I'm going to have you out. But it really wasn't Tierra getting all hyped up. It was really Princess. A mess. It was really getting on my nerves. It really got on my nerves. Then they shifted and they started with the Hazel, Masika, and Berg thing. It didn't last real long, but one of the funny things, that goddamn Hazel, after all of this fussing and going on, she breaks out and says that Berg's dick was small. Okay? You know how that goes. When people get mad, then all of a sudden the dick is always small after somebody gets mad. But I believe that's actually the case, because he was seeming very bothered at first, and then he just kind of like gave up on it, like, damn, everybody done already bought that you got this little man member. And I mean, come on, look at his feet and his little hands. He looks like one of the goddamn 7 dwarfs. So, like I always said, them little hands and them little feet, child. And he's just as raunchy. He sat there and told her again, I fucked you because I was drunk and I was high. I never liked you, Gave her all that all over again. She turned around and said, that's fine because you had a fun-sized dick. And he told her very nicely, I don't understand why you were so obsessed with the dick if it's dick that you didn't like. I've had my dick in every hole you got. And I was like, you probably need to shut up right now, Hazel, because he done pretty much let you the fuck have it and got you looking real foolish. Then she gonna try to say, didn't I tell you, Tierra? Didn't I tell you? And Tierra's like, I ain't getting in that shit. And then she was accused of sleeping with Berg. Something about sucking his dick in the back alley of the club or something. And she got very upset, was like, no, honey, no, you're not going to drag me through the mud with the bullshit. But anyway, so they went on with all that. That was done. She was trying to give Masika the blues. Masika wasn't buying. Masika's like, girl, whatever. He's my man. It is what it is. And that is enough right there to burn Hazel. She was done. But baby, the shit didn't really get started until they brought out that motherfucking Nikki. They brought out Nikki and her mother. And for this episode, Nikki and her mother were just a highlight. Her mother is a clown. She's a clown. She's on there arguing with these little kids. They're in their 20s or whatever they are. Her mother's arguing, calling bitches and carrying on. And I just lived for it. Masika never actually disrespected Nikki's mother. Nikki's mother called her all kind of bitches and whores and all of this. And she just kept saying, oh, honey, I can't believe for a 70-year-old woman that your mouth is that terrible. Girl, she served her old motherfucking bitch. She gave her every bit of Crypt Keeper tease. And it was really getting under her skin. Then Nikki's like, I've been wanting to fuck you up for a long time, bitch. Don't disrespect my mother. She gonna say, you know what? She told her, she said, listen, whatever went on between me and Nikki was between me and Nikki. It's not between me and Nana. And I'm not going to sit here and disrespect a woman that's old enough to be my mother's mother. Honey, that was really eating the shit out of Nikki's mother. Because, Nikki's mother really wants to be young. She was letting her have it with that shit. She turned around, she gonna say, you take off your clothes, bitch, and I'll take off my clothes, and you see, I'll give you the ride of your life, you bitch. Child, she said, you're gonna take your clothes off, Nana? Well, go ahead, twerk it, Nana. Nana wants to twerk, y'all. Somebody get some dollars out for Nana. I said, Lord have mercy. She let her have it. And Nikki's mother just wouldn't leave well enough alone. You ain't even realizing you fucking been let have it, you old motherfucking crypt keeping ass bitch. She's sitting over there with that old black dyed up motherfucking hair. She look crazy. She look crazy. Girl, Miss Clairol done did your ass in, honey, with that dark hair. And she sit up there looking like Elvira's sister. I said, and that hair is just as raggedy. And Nikki sitting over there. And her mother had the nerve to turn around and call Masika a plastic queen. Really? Really? You're calling her a plastic queen when you sitting up there with fiberglass Lucy. Girl, please. She made herself look very, very foolish. Very foolish. And Masika literally let her have it. She literally let her have it. And we basically, it cut out there for the most part, and they're going to go on, they're going to move on. They brought Mally Mal out, and they basically ended there. So part 2 will be next week. And they'll, continue on from there. Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. Y'all leave some comments if there's anything I left out that was of any importance. Okay? Because it wasn't nothing but a bunch of yelling and about nothing really. Leave it down there in the comments and we can talk about it. But that was basically what went on for the first part of this reunion. You can thumbs up or thumbs down the video. You guys know how that works. And I will see you on the next part. We'll see what's going on because we got a lot more characters to go through. So there's a whole lot more to see. All right, guys. See you later.